ArtVenture Mobile Studio is a traveling 30-foot art gallery on wheels. It is a fully equipped studio with a fold-out stage for painting and musical performances. Artist Pamela Sukhum is taking it across the country to show off her works of art, and she's also kicking things off right here in Atlanta. Pamela, it is so good to have you here in our studios, and I'm taking a look right now at some of these beautiful pieces of work of art that you're doing. These are massive size canvas that you're working with.
Yes, and actually for me, I would consider these mid-sized canvases.
Really?
I can go very large.
I always ask another artist, what inspires you and how did you get started in art?
Sure. Well, actually, I never anticipated becoming an artist. I actually started out in the medical field. I was a researcher in cardiology and electrophysiology. Yeah.
How did you go from that to picking up a paintbrush?
I know. It's a bit of a mystery to me, too. I really wanted a creative outlet. And so one summer I decided to try something, and I thought I'd love to try painting. And so I went to the local art store. I had no idea what I was doing.
I did the same thing.
Did you?
I just started seeing art in studios. I'm like, I think I can try that.
Yeah.
And I went in, never took a class, and just went to town.
I hear you. That's exactly what happened. And so I went into the art store, and then I just kept going back. And I fell in love.
All right, take me through this piece we're looking at here in our
Yeah.
studio. I love the texture in your pieces. How do you kind of create some of this?
Yeah, well, a lot of it is just building up these techniques and tricks over the last 15 years. And so a piece like this is called Finisterre. It's just a multi-process, multi-layered piece, building up all of this texture that you see in here, and then getting this, great sheen going here. And then so that's a lot of big brush work, big palette work, but then actually I use this brush for all of my detail work, and that's got about 20 hairs on it.
It's so incredible because when you stand back from afar at your piece and then you walk up closer, you really get to appreciate a lot of the smaller detail that you're able to do. And as we kind of move over here, if we can, let's take a look at this next piece of artwork. And I saw you doing this almost in a time-lapse video.
That's right.
On your website. And tell me about how you created this.
With this, it's super fun. There's so much paint on this, Brandon, that I actually have to put the canvas flat on the ground, otherwise the paint would just run off. And I am just grabbing 4-inch brushes, 6-inch brushes, and just laying the paint in very thick, very rapidly.
And tell me about this mobile art studio. You're traveling across the country. Why did you decide to kind of take your art studio and make it mobile and go around the country with it?
Well, it combined two of my passions. I love to paint. And to paint, you have to be in the studio a lot. But I also love traveling and meeting people and bringing inspiration wherever we go. So we thought, how are we going to do that? Well, put the studio on wheels. And so that's where it started. And then it became a gallery, and we incorporated the stage so that we could do painting performances and really invite people into just an amazing art experience.
What's the reaction you've kind of gotten from people around the country when you show up in this mobile gallery?
Well, this is our inaugural launch with Vining's Gallery. And so we were out at Roswell for the first time last night, and it was awesome. We had crowds of hundreds of people surrounding the stage.
And I'm sure a lot of people just kind of interested when they see the final piece of work like that. I had to watch your video. I'm like, how did she even get to that process? And it was one of those things where towards the end I saw it taking shape, and then I started to see it. But the beginning process, you almost look at it and go, it's kind of a mess.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden at the very end, with just a
right.
few strokes of brushes and some technique, all of a sudden the art piece comes to life.
Right, then it all comes together and makes sense.
I have such appreciation for the work that you brought in here, and we do want to let our viewers know that you have 3 chances to see Pamela and her artwork here in Atlanta this weekend. She's going to be painting at the Vining's Gallery in Roswell from 6 to 9 tonight. She's also going to be at the Vining's Gallery in Vinings tomorrow from 6 to 9, and Sunday from 1 to 4. Pamela, thank you for coming in here and bringing your art gallery into our studios this morning. Good luck to you on the mobile art gallery.
Thanks so much, Brandon.
It's the first time I've ever heard of something like that.
Thank you.
It's good to have you here. We'll see you on the other side of the break, everyone. Stay with us.